Why the feck is there a yellow square around my screen?
I legitimately don't know why there's a yellow square around my screen right now, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Hello peoples, and welcome to today's episode of NovelAI Dungeon. If you haven't seen this series before, I combine NovelAI and AI Dungeon by copying and pasting the different things that each AI says. You're just gonna have to wait and see because it's really hard for me to explain for some reason, but you'll get it when I do it. For today's episode, Raccoon Wise suggested that we take the summary for Alvin and the Chipmunks and insert it into the AIs. So as you can see, I have copied and pasted the summary into both AI Dungeon and NovelAI, and we're just gonna start reading. AI Dungeon always types something out after you paste something in it, whereas NovelAI does not, so we always start with AI Dungeon first. Oh wait, I almost forgot. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. So the summary says, after the tree they called home is cut down and shipped to Los Angeles, talking chipmunks Alvin, Simon, and Theodore find a new home with songwriter Dave Savell. Despite a rocky start to this new arrangement, Dave eventually discovers that the spunky critters have rare singing talent. When the three perform in front of a record executive Ian Hawke, he immediately signs them. Although the infectious group rapidly gains in popularity, their loyalty is soon tested. Dun dun dun! And then AI Dungeon added, written by Gary KMCD. And I was like, well, that's kind of boring. Let's see what else it can come up with. But every time I hit the retry button, it just says the exact same thing. So we're just gonna go with written by Gary KMCD and paste that into NovelAI. So if we put that here and then hit enter, you will see that, okay, what? It just says Gary KMCD. This looks like a feckin' math equation. I guess let's paste this into AI Dungeon and see what it says about that. Yeah, the AI doesn't know what to say. Me either. Alright, maybe we should retry that. That wasn't a very good thing for NovelAI to say. Story by Gary K. McDowell. Based on characters created by Jordan Breen. Directed by Mike Richmond. The Chipmunk Adventure PG. A computer animated adventure. Sure, we'll take those things and paste that in AI Dungeon. AI Dungeon, what do you have to say about this? AI Dungeon said, this short revolves around three chipmunks looking for a place to live. Overcome with homesickness, the trio becomes determined to find a new home. Okay, tell me more about this, NovelAI. They travel through many different environments while searching for an ideal spot. An ideal spot? Ah, yes. Tell me more, AI Dungeon. I'm just gonna get really excited, like more and more as this episode goes on. As they travel forever, the chipmunks eventually become tired and weary. They finally stumble upon an abandoned house that is perfect for them! Okay, never mind. I'm hating this. I'm going to cease being excited because my throat hurts from yelling. But there's an abandoned house now, so that's kind of exciting, right? Ooh. However, when they enter the building, they are met with some unexpected visitors. Two cats who decide to chase after the chipmunks as they run away from home. That's what they get for going where they don't belong. Now they're gonna get eaten by cats. I bet they eat the fat one first. He's slow. Which one's the fat one? Is that Theodore? The chipmunks try everything they can to stay alive, and in the end, they run away. Written by Gary KM, webmaster at humanbelly.com. What? Story by Gary K. I mean, I think we all know what I need to do here. Hold up. Alright, so here's an email I wrote to the webmaster at humanbelly.com. Also, please pay attention to the way that my editor treats me. I'm abused in this relationship. So the email is subject chipmunks. And I said, Dear Human Belly, because I assume that's their name. Their name is either Human Belly or Webmaster. I guess Human Belly would be the website, right? I don't know. I don't have a degree in anything, so I'm not supposed to know these things. I wrote, your story about chipmunks was both exciting and thrilling, and gave me an erection that lasted several weeks. I will be sure to tell all of my friends about your erection-invoking movie. I ask that you please bless us with a part 2 of your story so that I may once again be amazed by your raw talent of storytelling. With a raging boner, Ryan. And send. Well, that was pretty good. Anyways, back to the story. I am really curious as to what NovelAI is going to do with that. We'll see. McDowell, director, Mike Richmond, producers, Steve Carr, Bill Ray, executive producer, Dory Bayer, starring Chris Miller, Matthew Broderick, Whoopi Goldberg. And Jane. Don't forget about Jane. Whatever. The rules are the rules. I just copy and paste. That's my job. AI Dungeon added Ain to the Jane, so it's Jane Ain Garofalo, or Garofalo, whatever, how the feck you say that. Chris Catan, Sebastian Batch, or Bach, I guess it's probably Bach, David Cross, Brad Garrett, Jerry Stiller, David Spade, and Jason Lee. 24 minutes, a 24-minute movie, okay. Rated PG, January 1st, 1999. Wasn't even born yet, oh my gosh. And then it just says college humor, okay. You know, part of me is thinking like, hey Ryan, you should probably be like retrying some of these because it's just listing names right now and no one's gonna think it's entertaining, but I just don't care. I'm just going with it. If it wants to name names and movies, then go for it, AI. You do you. This isn't about me. This is about the AI and what it wants to do. College Humor, a film by John Hughes, PG. This collection of outtakes, deleted scenes, alternate takes, and other extras features over 4 hours of footage never seen before. Wow, that's so fascinating. I should probably put something in to change the story. Otherwise, the AIs are just gonna take turns naming stuff. So let's get back onto the topic of the chipmunks being chased by the cats. This isn't about me. This is about the AI and what it wants to do. So I typed out, the 3 chipmunks haul ass down the sidewalk while the cats follow close behind, excited for their next meal. Alvin and Simon are making good ground, but Theodore is falling behind because he's fat as shit. The cat chasing them suddenly stops dead in its tracks, leaving the chipmunks alone at last. Alvin then turns around to see what's up. Okay, that's better than naming a bunch of names in movies, so I'll take it. AI Dungeon, it's your turn to be creative and not name names in movies. Can you please do a better job? He sees that the cat is right behind him, and it looks as if he is ready to pounce on the chirping chipmunk any second now. Ooh, spicy. But instead, the feline simply sits there, staring blankly ahead. Simon asks why the hell the cat isn't going after him. And does anybody else notice how weird this guy acts? It's like he's completely oblivious to their presence. Theo then looks closer and is shocked to see how similar the cat is to himself. He starts running back to where the others are, wondering what the fuck happened. As he gets closer, he notices something strange about the cat's face, or lack thereof. Oh no. Zombie cat, question mark? All 3 chipmunks are in the same spot, watching in terror as the cat approaches them slowly and methodically. Alvin begins to run for his life, while Simon and Theodore look on in their confusion and terror. Finally, the cat reaches out its hand towards Theo. Oh my god, screams oh wait, Simon's the nerd, hold on. Oh my god, screams Simon. That thing has no fucking arms. What? It just reached its hand out towards Theo. How does it not have arms? It's just got like hands attached to like where its nipples are supposed to be. It's got a bunch of fingers though. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Alright guys, well, I am very excited to see what happens next in this story, but we're gonna have to wait until next time to find out. For starters, who do you guys think is gonna die first? Theo, Alvin, or Simon? I guarantee you all 3 of them die by the end of the next episode, but like, who do you think is gonna die first is the question. Secondly, if you'd like to write up a little prompt for me to do on one of these NovelAI dungeon episodes, just go ahead and type it out in the comments below and I will check it out, and if I like it, I will copy and paste it into the next AI dungeon. I always say it wrong in my head. NovelAI dungeon video. It's kind of confusing because I'm combining the 2 titles and I have small brain, you know? Appreciate you all for being here. Don't forget to share this video with your friends if you think they might enjoy it. Also, be sure you leave a like and hit that subscribe button. As of right now, we're literally like 7 subscribers away from monetization, so be sure you subscribe, because then me and Westbot can make money for entertaining you. Okie dokie everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Theodore's a thick chipmunk.